yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. You know what it is. It's them kids and wives and 9 to 5s, but we are still married to the games. Episode 165. I'm like blazing, opening up windows to see what the last episode was. What's 65?
Hey, if the number was on the back of your eyelids, you'd have it.
I know, seriously, gracious. It's your boy Gabe Patilla with Tim Router and Timothy Hall, of course. And as always, we are talking games and life and games. Thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate it. We're here another week. We made it. We made it, guys.
We made it.
Every probably fourth show, I'm like, it's a miracle.
Dude, this is like second nature to me now. It's like Wednesday morning, get up, do your thing, let's do this.
Man, me and the wife stayed up talk. You know, when I'm on tour, we try to suck up every moment we get as a family. And so me and Jenny, I think, went to sleep at 3:20 last night.
Oh, no.
And so I set my alarm and it was not good.
Are you going?
It was like, I'll be going off in an hour and 40 minutes. I was like, that sucks.
Someone's going back to bed after this.
I know. So I am going back to bed. All right. So we've got new games, y'all.
Oh my good Lord.
And I want to hear about it.
'Tis the season.
It is the season. And only because Hall gave me a taste before we started the show. Hall, you kick it off. What's going on, brethren?
So usually when a new game comes out, I like to go to Redbox to not see it there.
Right.
I went to Redbox's website this weekend and Black Ops 3 was available everywhere around me.
Yes.
Every single Redbox had like at least one copy.
Right.
So that was crazy. I was like, well, I guess I'll go get it then because it's right down the road. I picked it up on Saturday and I beat it before I had to take it back on Sunday.
Wow.
No way.
Well done, sir.
Yeah, buddy.
What came over you?
Well, I was playing a little bit of The Witcher and I was like, well, you know, I had remembered that Black Ops 3 had just come out and I was like, let me go to Redbox's website to see it not there. And it was totally available everywhere. I was like, I might as well get it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I had been interested in the campaign. The campaigns are always enjoyable. So
yeah, they're great for a set piece. Like I say it in one of my Let's Plays. I think like Call of Duty is great for moments.
Mm-hmm.
They really know how to do moments really well. Sometimes the story can be a little convoluted or not make much sense, but there'll be like at least 3 or 4 moments that you remember like, woo, that was dope. You know,
it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
What was I going to say? I had a couple notes about the game. For one, you know, I always expect these campaigns to be like 5 or 6 hours. This one was 9 or 10.
Wow.
Wow.
And as I was telling Gabe before the show, you know, Gabe had mentioned this moment that happens. And I said, he was like, yeah, I think I'm almost done. I was like, nope, no, you're not. You've got a while.
Right.
And the game makes you think it's going to end at least 3 times before it actually ends.
Is it like that movie AI by Steven Spielberg?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I ever saw that.
I remember that.
Oh, my
That's with
gosh.
the kid, right?
Yes. Towards the like, you definitely think it's ended like 3 times. You're like, and the movie's finally over. What? Wait, what? Wait. That happens at least three times in that movie.
I kind of hate stuff that does that because I've made my peace. I was like, yeah, okay, this game's over. Like there's a mission you'll get to where you'll be like, oh, this is definitely the last mission. Nope.
And it's not. Crazy.
Yep.
That's nuts.
The story starts pretty strong, especially because when you're doing the training, the voice actor who's on screen, like, or the guy who did the mocap and the voice acting, you're like, I know that guy. Where's he from? He's from Law and Order SVU.
Law and Order
Nice.
SVU. Gosh, that was bugging me so bad.
Yeah. Because I was like, who's that guy?
Yeah, Taylor.
I know him. I know him.
I know him.
Yeah, it starts off really strong, but the story does get pretty confusing, especially at the end.
Well, and I didn't appreciate that it's not attached to the first 2 Black Ops.
Yeah, that was weird too.
Oh, so
Like
it's a totally separate story. Like you can
Well, and
basically
those
walk
two-
into this.
Right. Those 2 go hand in hand with each other. Like you even play some of the same characters in 2 or you see some of the same characters as in 2 as you see in 1. And then this one's like, 50 years in the future from those 2.
Yeah,
Weird.
Another interesting thing is that you make a character at the beginning. So you could be man or woman and you get to pick your skin tone pretty much.
No, you get to pick your face.
Like it's your face, but it's mainly just different skin tones.
But it's not like you could pick like a black guy or an Asian guy.
Oh, you can't?
No, you could just pick 9 different versions of a white guy.
That's weird. I mean, I guess I didn't notice because that screen was so quick, but
yeah, it is quick.
Weird.
But that was interesting.
Huh.
I don't like your name's Player.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like there's like Hendrix, Taylor, Kane, and Player. Like your name, like when you talk, it says Player. I was like,
it's not playa with it like an A. It's Player.
I wish it was.
Seriously, that'd make it way more sense.
Well, my thing is like, if you're gonna name me anything, at least have the computer say it. And I don't think they ever say your name.
Yeah. So then, what's the point?
Exactly.
You'll see the last part of the game kind of kind of wraps that up. But
dang it.
I after I finished the game, I was looking around for like kind of a discussion about the ending, and the game is so new that I don't think anybody's really been discussing the ending yet.
Right, because you beat it the day after it came out.
Yeah, pretty much.
I can see the ending now. Like there's a soldier walking into the sunset, and it just says "Play on, player."
Exactly.
No, as soon as you finish it, I want you to, or we'll talk about it, Gabe.
I'll call you.
We'll figure it out.
You compare notes.
Yeah. I'd be like, well, that was stupid. I'm like, so this whole time is trying to tell you that you can't hang out with your friend, and then your friend dies and writes you a note about it after getting in a wreck in your car.
And then you walk up on the court.
Yeah. Basketball,
and
baby. Then you stop before you dissolve.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Oh, man.
The voice actor that plays Player is not good at all.
Well, here's the thing, is that is not good, or it sounds like he was recorded at a totally different studio at a totally different time when they were thinking something totally different about the game.
While he was sitting on the couch eating potato chips.
Like, it's weird. His voice is so distant. Everybody else's is so clear and in your face and present. And his voice sounds like he's sitting across the room. Yeah, it's like he's sitting across the room from the motorcycle.
It sounds lethargic.
I mean, from the microphone. Did I say motorcycle?
You said
From
motorcycle.
the microphone. Sorry.
2 hours of sleep. It's all good.
Tell you what, man.
2 hours of sleep.
Yeah. But it definitely sounds like record this at home by yourself, and then we're going to get voice actors that are directed to do everybody else's voices.
Make sure you eat a Wendy's combo meal before you do the voice acting.
Yeah, he's like, so do you think we blah, 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 blah? Then your guy's like, I don't know.
There's moments where he's like saying something serious and it still sounds very offhanded.
Why does he sound so distant?
I don't know. I think it's just the performance, but I think part of it is that they were trying to create this blank slate. So like kind of like how Mass Effect did with their male character.
Yeah, but you can't customize them that much.
What's that?
You can't customize them that much to need a blank slate.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
Mass Effect, you could have been an alien.
I get it.
Do you think this game was rushed? Like, Hall, after you've played it, do you feel like it was kind of rushed, or do you feel like, I mean, they added a good 4 hours of the single campaign?
It doesn't feel rushed.
Good.
It definitely doesn't feel rushed. I think the only thing is that they got to the end and they said, the story's a little disjointed, but it'll work. Like, it feels like some things got removed from this game, story-wise.
Like the writer's strike happened towards the end of the game?
Something.
They're like, we got to wrap this up.
Yeah.
How would Metal Gear Solid wrap this up?
And I went and looked at some reviews after I finished it just to see, and I think a lot of people had agreed with me that the story is nothing special, really.
But I think a lot of people usually say that about Call of Duty stories. Like, that's not where the money is. The money's in the multiplayer.
Yeah, it's true.
But I've always loved doing the campaigns for sure.
Yeah, I do too, and I've enjoyed it. Like I enjoyed the first Black Ops campaign. Like I had no complaints about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Well, all I know is that your days of Witcher are done.
Perhaps. I picked up Fallout 4 last night, obviously. I just haven't cracked into it.
Oh, yeah.
I still plan to try to finish Witcher before the end of the year.
We'll see what good luck.
You're just going to mainline it?
Probably, yeah, all the way to the end.
At this point.
So, the one thing I didn't like about Black Ops 3, the training that you do at the beginning shows you like everything you can do, and then they drop you into the game with nothing.
And then scale it way back. Yeah. Because because you have like all these like cybernetic powers, and they give you the full gamut at the very beginning.
And there's no point in the game where you can have the full gamut anyway.
Well, and they don't tell you that they're taking it from you. Yeah, you just start the first mission with nothing, and you're like, hey, why can't I do that thing I was just doing?
Yeah, right.
I lived and died by this one power. No.
You can't
wall
run, double jump, nothing.
So is it a perk as you go along in the campaign?
Yes.
Well, you have to like unlock it.
Right.
They should have done some kind of thing after the training, though, to say, like, here's where you can unlock all this stuff. Because they don't even show you where to do that.
No, you have to go figure it out. Yes.
It's weird.
Wow.
And you feel a little bit like you've gypped yourself halfway through the game. You're like, oh, man, if I would have known this, I would have XYZ 3 hours ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But maybe that's like any game. Maybe any game does that. You know what I mean? Where you're kind of slowly learn it. And of course, you would have done things different early on if you would have known.
Yeah.
But this one kind of gives you the whole like Thanksgiving and then pulls it all the way back. It was like, oh, and then you're going to start with nothing.
Yeah.
You're like, shoot. Well, what else is going on, Hall? So but you liked Call of Duty.
Yes, I did enjoy it. I mean, it's a lot of fun to play. As far as like a first person shooter is concerned, and besides that, it's much deeper than other Call of Duties have been, just based on those cybernetic abilities and the fact that you can customize perks as you go.
Right.
So as soon as you can get that reviving perk thing, because that thing saved me. I can't remember what it's called, but basically what it does is if you get like if you pretty much go down, like if you are about to die, it revives you.
Oh, interesting.
It takes about like 10 seconds to revive you. So you can even like shoot enemies while you're reviving. And that has saved me so many times because I would go down before a checkpoint. So if I had the reviving thing, I could actually still make it to the checkpoint.
Did you find that because Router in the game, there's 3 different families of the cybernetic power?
Yes, I was going to ask you about this.
You could take one kind of with you. Did you find yourself just using one, or did you feel the need to upgrade all 3 to use different ones throughout the game?
I started off like upgrading all 3, and then at the end of the game, I kind of realized I wanted to do the Chaos one. I should have done that, but I leveled up the control tree all the way.
Which one's the control one?
That's the one where you can...
which one's got the swarm?
I think that might be the Chaos one. The control one is where you can control robots.
Yeah, I think I did the other one.
So most of the game, I did the control one because with human enemies, you can make their armor basically destroy them, and then with the robots, like you can make the robots friendly. So when you see drones, you can just basically
turn them.
Yeah, turn them for you, and then they just fight guys on the battlefield for you.
That's cool.
Yeah, I remember there was a scene where there was like 6 drones flying overhead, and you're like kind of standing off to the side on a building, and I just kept taking over the drones pretty much.
Nice. Yeah. All right. Cool, man.
All right. Well, that's that. I bet it looks amazing. Tell me it doesn't look amazing, though.
Oh, it looks incredible.
It looks really good. Yeah.
And there's just some parts. I mean, I think during one of my Let's Plays, I just start yelling Michael Bay. I'm like, Michael Bay! Just because it just feels like that. You're just explosion after explosion after explosion.
Yep.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's blockbuster level, of course.
Yeah, oh, yeah, for sure. It's like, it's the epitome of AAA. when you play those games.
Good. Well, that's good.
Yeah, this is a AAA game. You know what I mean?
Exactly what it should be.
Exactly. What else, Hall?
I played through that whole campaign this week and I didn't do anything else. So,
I was going to say, I don't think you had time to do anything else.
It went longer than I thought. I had mentioned to Gabe before the show, like there was a mission that I was on and I was like, oh yeah, this is totally going to end soon. And I had told Krista, I was like, I probably got like a half hour left, and it went probably 4 more hours.
So what you're saying is you should have done Extra Life on Saturday?
Yeah.
You probably could have.
Well, I played, I think, a good, 6 hours on Saturday and 4 on Sunday, or 4.5 or something like that.
I like it. I like it a lot. Router.
Oh.
What game did you beat over the weekend?
Yeah, right? In 24 hours.
Yeah.
I beat the game of life.
Yeah, there you go. I like it.
Well, first off, happy Veterans Day to everybody. And
yeah,
to
man.
All of our men and women. It is Veterans Day today as we're recording. So by the time you hear this, it will be it'll be Thursday and it'll be gone. So just wanted to say thank you for your service, for everybody who's out there protecting us as always. I am playing the snot out of Assassin's Creed.
Yes.
And loving it. It's great. I think Syndicate is now my new Brotherhood, because it's not because of the whole, maybe it is a little bit because of the gang stuff. And, it's really taking me back to the Brotherhood days of just having fun, like recruiting some of my people to help fight some of my battles, collecting loot, all that's like, it's exactly what I wanted. It's very much like Black Flag minus the naval combat. So I'm really happy with this one. I'm having a ball. I'm taking my time. I think somebody had asked on Twitter if I had beaten it already. Like, heck no, man! I'm taking my time on this, going through every district in London and just doing whatever I can, exploring, and it's really fun. And I'm trying to balance the two, Jacob and Evie, with their skill levels. So I have a really good skill level for them now, and it's solid, man. It is a solid game.
You think this will crack top 3 for you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So what is it? Is it Brotherhood Black Flag then this, or Black Flag Brotherhood then this?
Good question. I think it's going to be Syndicate, Brotherhood, Black Flag. At this
what?
Point. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
this is going to be your favorite Assassin's Creed?
It might be, because I love the era. I love London. I love that whole like Industrial Revolution thing. It's just awesome. Like, I've met Karl Marx. I've met Charles Dickens. It's really cool how they bring in these characters from that time period. And I'm just waiting for some sort of Christmas Carol mission to happen with Charles Dickens, because that's pretty much when he wrote it, was right during this time period.
You're about to meet the ghost of Christmas past.
Exactly. and kill him. But it's really cool how they incorporate all these things into it. And you hijack trains. You're on the River Thames, hopping past boats and like looting cargo and sabotaging cargo, and everything looks really good. And I've got to say, I think this is the best voice acting I've heard from an Assassin's Creed in a long time. It's really good. Like, everybody who's on it is really fantastic. And I believe Troy Baker plays the villain, which is really cool. I mean, everything just... I'm loving it, man. Like, I get up early. I'm excited. Like, I'm excited to play it after the podcast. I love when a game does that to me, and it's just like, you're like, you get really stoked about it. That being said, from my picture yesterday, I picked up my 2 pre-orders of Rise of the Tomb Raider and Fallout 4.
Yes,
so
sir.
my holiday time is complete. I
know that's right, baby.
Like, I have a lot of games a lot of gaming hours coming at me soon. So it's going to be really, really fun. And so I'm having a good time with it, and I'm trying to think of what else. I have a huge apology to everybody, because we were trying to set up something for Extra Life, and we just set it up too late.
Way too late. And that was our bad.
Yeah, and that was totally our bad. And what we're going to do next year, definitely, is probably a month out, is I'm going to set up an actual team for Married to the Games, and we'll just have everybody join that team, and we'll all kind of unite together. During Extra Life, our buddy Jeff Swan was on Twitch. So I went in and just said hey with him. He was playing Super Mario. He was playing Mario. Oh shoot, which one was he playing? Oh, I forget. But I just chatted with him, said, hey man, just wanted to check in with you, see how you're doing. He's like, Router, good to hear from you.
Nice.
So yeah, it was really cool. And but yeah, man, it's so great. They raised, I think, $4 million and to a total of 20 million. That they've raised since they started this. So, I mean, what a fantastic way. Yeah, what a fantastic way to give back.
I thought you were saying Jeff raised $4 million. I was like, whoa!
I was like, Jeff, man, you need to change jobs and work with some charity work. But no, yeah, so they raised a lot of money. And this kind of stuff, I really try to champion because, video gamers get such a bad rep all the time. And this is a big, hey, we're not bad and we're doing this and this is something that's really cool and it's for the children. So how can you go wrong?
Exactly.
So, yeah, so it's been good. What else is going on? I'm really boring actually. I'm still growing my beard out for Movember.
Yeah.
And, it's getting itchy and I'm just really like, I need to power through this phase.
Right.
But, it's been really fun. I enjoy it. I love Movember. It's good stuff. I'm trying to think what else is going down. I'm really boring. I think that's it.
That's all good.
Yeah.
Don't forget about December or January.
January. I love it.
Just keep it going. You might as well. It's cold out.
Yeah. The winter months are usually my grizzly man month. Months where you can just grow it all out. I did go to a charity event this past Friday called An Evening with Friends. It was over at the Loveless Cafe Barn, and it was all for Vanderbilt Children's Hospital. And they had like silent auctions, and they had a live auction. And I got 4 Predators tickets for like dirt cheap. It was great.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, and that was fun. And funny thing is, I actually linked up with my ENT doctor who did my nose surgery there.
No way.
Like, hey, what are you doing here? And we were with friends, and he's a cardiologist at Vanderbilt. He's like, Todd, and he was like, Huck, and I'm like, you guys know each other? It's like, yeah, we went to med school together.
No way.
And it was funny. Huck was like, so you're the miracle worker that worked on this guy. He said, I've heard the tales of this epic journey. Right. And he looks at me, he's like, oh, it was epic.
He's like, you're alive. Oh, thank God it worked.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it totally worked. Hallelujah.
You can breathe.
Yeah, so it was cool to see him and just hang out, and we got to get some auction stuff, and yeah, so it's been great. That's it. I'm really boring.
No, that's great. I like that.
It's good. So, Gabe, what were you and the missus doing? Packing last night? What was happening?
No,
you were up so early. Late.
I know, seriously. Well, number one, she had work to do. The kids went down late. We watched some Blacklists.
Oh.
We were catching up on the Blacklist.
Nice.
That's a great show. And then, I don't know, man, we just got in bed and got to talking.
Oh, good.
And it was like, and then what? I'm just kidding.
Oh, that Carrie is so annoying.
Be like, there is no way. She was like, why don't you come over? And I was like, yeah, right. Like I would ever.
Oh,
so no, but we went to the new house yesterday morning, and we went with one of our contractor friends, and he's the same guy that did Toby's renovation on his house.
Oh, cool.
And just kind of got to dream about what this,
what this can be.
Yeah, what the house could be for us and stuff like that.
That's cool. You did a lot of renovations to your current house, right?
Yeah, we did a lot to this one. We did a lot to the one we lived in before this one.
And wow. That had to help with the sale of the house too, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Good, see?
It was really nice.
Yeah, so you guys aren't new to this stuff.
No, this is all
we're not, but this one's like take down a wall, and we'd have to be fully redoing the kitchen, moving the oven, building an island. So it'd be a little bit more intense than we've done before. But it's really,
but totally doable.
Totally doable. We're talking about building a shed out back. And so that's where I would begin doing the podcast and stuff like that. And an office shed if it doesn't fall down.
Lawnmower and power tools.
It's like an office shed. And so, Yeah, we're excited, man. And so just talking about the future and what it holds and,
awesome.
Dreaming a little bit. So it was a good time.
That's great,
we
man.
just stayed up too late.
Oh, that's worth it, though. You'll always remember that. And she will,
true.
too. So
my brain just doesn't work today is the problem.
Right.
Because apparently I'm still supposed to be a dad and husband today.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's no time off, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll be choking down the coffee today.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. And Remy's still there, right?
And Remy's here.
Okay, good.
Remy's here in the next room over.
Okay, good.
And we had to Philly tonight.
Ooh, yeah.
So
my hometown.
Router's Way.
Yeah.
And so I think we leave early tonight. I think we leave at like 8:30 or something like that.
Yeah, because that drive is that'll be
that drive is
it's a long drive.
It's a long way. And everything's slower on the bus.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, headed
where
up
are you playing in Philly?
Man, you had to ask me that.
I know. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Never mind.
Never mind. No, I can look real quick. I'm not sure exactly where we're playing. Let's see. We are playing at I don't even know how to say that. Leah. I don't know, man.
All right, it's all good.
LIACOURAS.
COU.
Leah. I don't know. Something center.
Okay, great. Awesome.
So we're in Philly and then we're going to play New York.
Nice.
The theater at Madison Square Garden.
Nice.
And then Fairfax, Virginia, the Patriot Center, and Salisbury, Maryland. Yeah, exactly.
Man, you got you got a nice little northeast run right there.
Yeah, man.
That's right around my stomping grounds. That's awesome.
Exactly. So we're excited to be up there. And we're excited to play Madison Square Garden because that same night that we're there, LeBron James is there.
LeBron James. That's awesome.
The Cleveland Cavaliers play the
And
New
joining
York
us
Knicks.
for this song.
Yeah, exactly. LeBron James. Come on out here, LeBron. He comes out making us look like children because he's so tall. We're so short.
That dude is so tall.
Oh, my
Not
gosh.
even funny.
And big.
Yeah.
A huge man beast of a person. And so, we're excited to head up. I feel like I've been to New York like 7 times this year. So excited to go back up there.
Nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. And let's see. Like Hall said, this is a rarity, but me and Hall played the same game over this weekend. Been playing Call of Duty. I think I'm 15 episodes into the Let's Play. I don't know how that. I'm probably, according to Hall, I'm probably 60% of the way through the game. And so it's been fun, man. Like Hall's saying, man, it's a good time. The story still makes sense to me. It hasn't taken that weird turn yet. So we were like, wait. Come on, what?
Basketball.
Yeah, exactly. When they started just drawing plot twists out of a hat.
Are you going to jump into multiplayer at all?
No, I won't.
No.
I'm wondering because I'll probably.
Are you turning into a single campaign guy?
Exactly. Well, when I'm on tour, the internet's so bad.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
That I don't get really the chance to do it. But I've kind of like worked myself up a backlog. So now I went out and bought Shenmue 2, and I have an Xbox on the bus. So I might be diving into them Shenmue Saturdays.
Pretty sure you
are. They
have
a 360 on the bus?
Yeah, there's a 360 on the bus.
Awesome.
And then I also bought, remember I told you guys I bought Kingdom Hearts Remix 1.5. Right. So I might do that. But obviously, Assassin's Creed I want to play because I haven't played. I want to play Fallout just because I feel like I should get a taste of that. I want to play Rise of the Tomb Raider, of course, because I'm hearing it's awesome.
Yep.
So there's a lot of games, man. So I'm touring all over the place.
We still got another one coming next week too. So it's like it's nonstop at this point.
And after the new year, we've got Far Cry Primal.
Yep.
Uncharted 4.
Yep.
I think Hitman comes out early next year.
You can. We'll let you take that one.
Yeah, and I have to move houses.
And you have to move. Oh, you have to move right before the holidays. So
exactly. So I don't know.
Merry Christmas to you.
Right.
All the stuff comes out at the end of the year.
It does.
They do it on purpose just to torment a brother. All right. Well, Router, you got it? Well, let's do it.
We got nothing this week. Back to you.
Yeah, right.
Well, the two heavy hitters this week, Fallout 4, PS4, Xbox One, PC, and
neither
Rise.
of you guys have even cracked that open.
Nah, haven't cracked it.
Actually, I did crack it open to see if there was anything in the box.
What's
Like
in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
My little Rise of the Tomb Raider came with a little standee that when you open it up, it's a bear and her. It's like a little 3D standee. It looks really cool. But so Fallout 4, PS4, Xbox One, PC, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Xbox One, Xbox 360, and then a few other people decided, hey, well, you know what? We're not going to win, so let's just throw these out. So Rodea the Sky Soldier for 3DS, Wii U, and Wii, and Awesome Knots Assemble for PS4. Those are your new releases this week. I checked the oops, and we didn't have any oops, which is shocking. Which was really cool. So we're doing something right again. We're back on track. We have righted the ship.
We're at least faking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe just nobody felt the need to comment.
Right.
They're like, they were so wrong.
They were so wrong. We just don't even. I can't even type this. They were so wrong.
I can't even type it.
That's so awesome.
That must be what they do with reviews too. I can't even type this.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's so bad. Right.
Golly. So let's wrap this up so we can all go play some games.
Yes, I want to go play Fallout 4.
Seriously.
Oh gosh.
And break.
And go.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be back right after this.
Yeah, you always go to that.
I freaking love that song.
Absolutely.
So that song is in the public domain, but is there a public domain recording of that song?
There has to be. If there's public domain, there's got to be somebody who's like, well, I'm just going to throw this together.
I don't know.
With my Casio keyboard.
I want to own it.
Casio. Actually, that might be just a song on the Casio keyboard.
Right. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
Demo songs.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome. All right, boys.
Hall.
Back to you, man. I'm sure we got lots to talk about finally.
Speaking of Fallout 4, it has set the new record on Steam for concurrent players for a non-Valve game.
Really?
Yep.
The record was previously held by, I think, Skyrim.
Yep.
And then it got beat by GTA 5 by, I think, I want to say 360,000 players.
Wow.
At a time.
Mm-hmm.
Fallout 4 just beat that with 445,000.
Yep.
Concurrent.
So kind of smashed. Yeah, concurrent players. It smashed that old record.
Wow.
And for a second there yesterday, it was the game being played the most by anybody on Steam, which is crazy. Not for the day, but for like just a moment. Like there was 444,090 people playing at one time, and that was the number one game on Steam for everything, which is weird because Counter-Strike Global Offensive had a peak of 585,000 and Dota 2 had a peak of 765,000 people at one point yesterday. But just at that particular time, those had dipped down into the 400s and Fallout 4 took it.
Well, because all those people went over and played Fallout 4.
Exactly. Right. Which is crazy because the gap is so huge. So the peak for Fallout 4, like Hall is saying, was 445,000. Counter-Strike was 585. Dota 2 was 765. The next one in fourth place was Team Fortress 2 at 61,000.
Oh, wow.
That's huge.
That's
gap.
Massive. Yeah, massive.
And then
gap.
Call of Duty's down there too at 43,000 people. I mean, so it's just nuts seeing how many people play Dota and still are playing Counter-Strike. For me to see Counter-Strike up there is crazy.
That's also interesting that Call of Duty is below Counter-Strike when it just came out. which proves that there's, you have your casual gamers. They're still console owners. They're not PC gamers.
Yeah.
Which is pretty interesting. So all the PC gamers don't necessarily play those games. It's more of the casual gamer that has a console.
It's also impossible to have a Steam account without having some Valve games because
they're free.
The changeover happened, I think I want to say it was like 04 or something. The only reason I got a Steam account was I was playing Counter-Strike at the time, and they made everybody move over to Steam.
Yeah.
And so at first, Steam was like this thing where everybody was like, oh my gosh, this is going to ruin all games. And, nobody wanted to do it. And then after everybody did it, it's just widely accepted now.
And then isn't Dota free?
Dota 2, I think is free. Yeah.
With in-game purchase.
So, everybody's got that. So I guess that one's easy to play. But I looked at this list and I loved seeing Fallout, Counter-Strike, Dota, Team Fortress, Ark, Call of Duty, Football Manager, Civilization, Grand Theft Auto, and then Rocket League.
Oh, wow.
I was like, yeah, for Rocket League being up there with the big dogs.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. I thought that was fun.
So the records for, what'd you say it was, Counter-Strike, Global Offensive, and Dota 2?
Yeah.
The records for concurrent players for those have been 820,000 for Global Offensive and 1.26 million for Dota 2.
Oh,
that at one time?
At one time.
That is crazy.
Wow.
That's really crazy.
Wow. That kind of blows my mind right now.
1.2 million people playing a game at the same time. That's those servers are like, hold.
Oh, well, there's a lesson the Sims can learn.
Sim City.
Sim City can learn, exactly.
Gracious.
Wow.
So
and then
I was
King's probably like, oh, come on, that ain't nothing.
Yeah, right. King's like, I got you.
Between 300 and 500 million users per day.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, they got to have more concurrent than that.
That is crazy. What else you got, Hall?
The Game Awards are happening again this year.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
They do every
December 3rd.
Yeah,
it's usually going on
right before Christmas.
Yep. So we got. It's going to be live on Twitch, live through Xbox, and live through PlayStation. I remember turning on the PlayStation last year and just having a button right there. It's like, watch it.
Okay.
Like, I will.
They're expecting the viewership to be a little bigger than last year. Last year they had 2 million people watching, so it's definitely nothing to.
They're not going to broadcast it on TV though, right? Like it's not going to be on Spike like it was that one year.
No, they Spike came to Jeff Keighley last year about doing it, but I think he just wanted to kind of hone it into something else.
Yeah. Leave it to the gamers.
Well, because not everybody that plays games has cable, for one. And second, just about everybody that plays games, I mean, they're used to watching video online, so I don't think this is anything new. So
yep.
That makes sense.
Hey, we got to start getting our Game of the Year list together.
Yeah, it's coming up that time, isn't it?
Yep.
Man, these little bundle here at the last 2 months are going to be high contenders for it, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Gracious. Did they have any notable things going on that hall that you saw, or you just saw that it's coming up?
It's coming up. They've got some important people on the advisory board.
Cool.
Peter Moore from Electronic Arts, Hideo Kojima, Phil Spencer, Reggie from Nintendo.
Oh, Reggie.
Sean Layden, is that his name? From Sony Computer Entertainment.
Nice.
And then a couple more notable people. They're on the Video Game Awards page.
Sweet.
Well, we should see some trailers.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Konami. I saw that. This was the weirdest story, and I'm trying to like wrap my brain around it still. So Konami is working on a thing called the Phantom Limb. Did you see this, Hall?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So the Phantom Limb, Konami is kind of helping to make a prosthetic limb for a guy that's going to be Metal Gear-esque. So it's, like I said, I've read the story like 3 times and I'm trying to wrap my head around like, okay, now what's going on?
Right.
So it seems like what they said on one of the websites was the Phantom Limb Project. This is from thephantomlimbproject.com. Is a collaboration fusing worlds of artistry, medical technology, robotics, and engineering with the world of video games, the uniquely realized world of Metal Gear Solid video game series, a world inhabited by iconic characters, gigantic weaponized robots, cyborgs, political intrigue, and philosophical themes, which spans over 50 years. Anyway, they're talking about Snake, Metal Gear. The task is to create a prosthetic limb for an amputee gamer inspired by the world of Metal Gear Solid using cutting edge and innovative technologies. So it looks like they're going to make an arm for this guy that doesn't just look like a regular prosthetic arm. It's going to actually have some of the art style of Metal Gear.
That's kind of cool.
Which is kind of cool, right?
But that's just for one guy. I'm like, wait, they're doing all this just for one guy. Let's get it a little more widespread here.
It always starts off with one guy. And
sure.
Maybe it'll turn into something. But I thought it was just like a really interesting thing.
That's
that
cool.
Is pretty interesting.
It's really cool. I mean, I love the fact that they're putting this time and money into something like this.
Yeah. If you want to read more about it, because I'm doing a terrible job, go to the
and
Phantom Limb.
Get it.
Right, the phantomlimbproject.com. You'll see a picture of the guy who's getting worked on, and you'll kind of see some art stuff going on in the background. Like for a while, I was like, "Is this real? Like, is this?"
I'm like, for real?
Yeah, I was like, "It's not April."
Right.
So
now, is this for like? What do they give you the backstory of the gentleman that the amputee?
Yeah, the guy's name is James Young, but they don't talk much about him. They just say that that's the guy that they're doing. So
okay, all right, cool.
I don't know. Check it out. The Phantom Limb Project. I was like, Konami, amputees, Metal Gear. You know what I'm saying? Because like at first you're like, wait, what is going on here?
Yeah, right. So could this be that maybe like Treyarch will then start doing prosthetics or exoskeletons for wounded soldiers? That could be cool.
That would be very cool. They're calling it a highly stylized and multifunctional limb for 25-year-old James Young.
Nice.
So check it out. I love it.
I like
think
that, man. That's cool.
Really cool. Yeah,
that's the future right there.
Yeah, it's going to look like the future. That's for sure. Hall, give us something else, that there, brethren.
Over the weekend, Microsoft released their list of their first 104 backwards compatible titles.
Oh yeah. And anything great?
Read them all, please.
They're going to go live. They're going to go live the day this podcast comes out. So if you're listening to this, they're already available. I wrote down some notable titles. Castle Crashers. If you guys didn't play that last gen, it's a really good one.
Never played it. Yeah, I heard that people were addicted to it though.
Yeah, it's a 4-player beat 'em up.
Oh, cool.
It has some from what I can remember, and it's been a really long time since I played it, but from what I remember, they have some leveling stuff in there that's kind of cool. So
nice.
I don't know, some RPG stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mass Effect, Mirror's Edge, Shadow Complex, Just Cause 2, all the Gears of War games are backwards compatible.
Oh, nice.
And you can pick all those up for easily under $15.
Yeah.
All three. Crazy Taxi, Borderlands.
They released Crazy Taxi on 360?
Yeah, I had it on 360.
Wow. I thought it was an older game than that.
Yeah, it's so much fun. They released it on 360 as an Xbox Live Arcade game.
Oh, gotcha.
And Fallout 3, of course, because they're doing the backwards compatible version if you buy Fallout 4.
So, that's right.
Great.
Oh, somebody did mention, so I don't know if this really wasn't a Noops, but somebody had mentioned that they couldn't release Fallout 3 digitally on PlayStation Network. Like they couldn't give it away as a PlayStation Plus title because it's not available digitally.
Oh, interesting.
Really?
Yeah. But this kind of got me thinking, actually, they could do that as a PS Now thing, though, eventually. Like
I'm sure they will.
Where they, you buy a new game and then you get the PS Now version free for 90 days or something like that. They don't have Fallout on,
That'd be so
on
smart.
PlayStation Now yet, but they should.
Yeah.
So.
Smart, Hall.
They will
smart.
at some point.
The new Xbox One update is removing Kinect gestures from the dashboard. And for some reason, I hate this. Like, we use, like, I never, especially when I'm with Amara, I never use the controller to get around the dashboard. I always use the Kinect.
Really?
Yeah, I always use my hand, and so voice commands are sticking around, but they're removing the gestures, which I thought was weird. Like, why remove it?
Yeah.
And then Microsoft said gesture controls for navigating the dashboard were removed to focus on fan requested features, resulting in a faster and more social Xbox One experience. Kinect motion detection continues to be available for Kinect enabled games, biometric sign in, and video calls with Skype for Xbox One, but is out of there for the menu. And I thought that was really interesting because, why take it away? And I get that
doesn't make any sense.
It sounds like they're focusing more on voice than voice command.
Well, and it sounds like they're like, well, we wanted the menu to be snappier. You're like, well, you don't expect it to be snappier when you're using the gestures, but the gestures is an easy way to walk in, say Xbox, Xbox on, and get to freaking Dance Central.
Hmm.
So I thought that was an interesting thing. Why take it away? Unless it's just a pain to, like, when you update, you're like, oh crap, we got to do this gesture thing too. And it's like a whole different set of things that you have to update. But
that could be why then.
Felt like it wasn't broke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows?
And I know neither of you guys use Kinect, but I thought it was
so on the 360 I had a Kinect for a short time there, and I tried the menu navigation, and it wasn't bad from what I remember. Like, it was doable.
Right.
So
that's what I'm saying. That's how I feel. I don't know. Give us something else, Hall.
Let's talk a little bit of deals now, and some deals for Black Friday, some more stuff.
Yes, sir.
As we go through and do these each week, I think before the show that we do before Black Friday, we'll kind of do a little bit of a recap, I think.
It'd be great.
Yeah, and we've got to post it on the forum too, don't we?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, we should get it out there. One deal that you can take advantage of now, Target's doing their buy two, get one free on games.
Nice.
Ooh,
and
nice.
Typically when they do this, so Target's done this a lot in the past, but typically when they do it right before all the good stuff comes out.
Right.
Right.
But
Shelf space.
Yeah, but right now, like, a lot of good stuff is out.
Yep.
So I've been hearing a lot of people picking up, like,
so
Fallout
Router should have went to
4.
Target yesterday, is what you're saying.
I could have had a yep.
I mean,
had a free
it's
one.
a decent deal, $40 per release. So Fallout 4, Rise of
$60.
the Tomb Raider, and Halo 5.
Wow.
I'm saying you could get them for $40 if you bought, did the
Oh,
buy two, get one.
yeah. Got you. Yep.
So not a bad deal.
No.
And then the Best Buy released their Black Friday ad.
Yeah, they did.
They got some notable deals in there. Arkham Knight for PS4, $25.
Mhm.
Ooh, nice.
Dark Souls 2, $20. Guitar Hero Live for $70 for the whole kit.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max for $25. Metal Gear Solid 5 for $35. Mortal Kombat X for $25. NBA 2K16, that didn't come out that long ago. It's going to be $30.
Oh, really?
Yep. They're kind of matching everybody else on those console bundles. You'll be able to get the Nathan Drake collection bundle for PS4 for $300.
$300.
$300. Wow.
That's a pretty good deal.
That's a
really good.
huge deal right there.
The Gears of War bundle for Xbox One will be $300.
Especially considering the PS4 feels like it just went on sale. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah,
price
it
just
has the
dropped.
price
This
drop.
is the lowest. This is the lowest I've ever seen
So
it.
that's $100 in probably the last month and a half.
Yep.
I think it's
month?
month or month and a half, something like that.
Yeah, that's
I wonder
crazy.
I wonder if that was strategic, where they held the price, and then right before the holidays, boom.
Yeah, man, because they didn't have to drop the price. Like
Yeah,
Xbox
there was no
did,
need.
You know?
There's no
We
need
have to
to.
remember when the Xbox came out, it was $500.
I know.
Yeah.
With the Kinect
That thing's dropped $200.
and no
Golly.
Kinect.
Right.
That's crazy. They're also bringing back that deal for Black Friday that they did earlier this year, where you could get a 40-inch Samsung TV and an Xbox One for $500.
That's crazy.
Wow,
that's a pretty decent deal.
That's a sweet deal.
A really good deal.
I mean, the TV is, I don't want to say it's nothing special. It's a 60 hertz TV.
Right.
So it's an all right deal. So.
I need that 120 at least.
No, you don't. Half the games aren't even going that fast.
Do they still sell plasmas at the store? Because the Samsung I have is a plasma. I think I have the same one as router.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love my TV.
Yep.
Target as well. Theirs leaked.
Of course it did.
Their Black Friday deal
leaked,
quote unquote.
Meaning somebody from Target corporate just said, "Here you go."
Exactly. But like Metal Gear Solid, same thing. Assassin's Creed, Destiny, Taken King, be $35. Arkham Knight, Advanced Warfare, Bloodborne, Gears of War. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Mortal Kombat, Batman would be $25. Bloodborne, Gears of War Ultimate Edition, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare would be $20.
So everybody's hitting about the same stride.
Exactly. Well, I was about to say,
because isn't everybody going to price match anyway? I know Best Buy does. I think Target does, don't they?
Yeah,
probably.
Yep.
As long as you bring in the ad.
Target's always good for this, though. If you buy Halo, Black Ops, Mario Maker, Splatoon, some of the newer ones, you get a $15 gift card.
Nice.
So, you can rack up with that. When you add the 5% off for using their card.
Yeah, using their card too.
You could rack it up for sure.
Yeah, if you're not playing games this holiday, like now is the time. And if you don't have a console yet, now is the time.
Yep.
Or if you want to buy like a round of new games, definitely don't wait till Black Friday. If you want to get some new stuff, do the buy two get one, because it's
great. That's a great deal. Great deal.
Yeah.
Yep. Really good. You got anything else, Hall?
Twitch aired all the episodes of Bob Ross's Joy of Painting show recently.
I'm telling you, we are ahead of the curve on this show.
Yes, sir.
Every time we do something, it feels like that's a little off the beaten path. Remember I told you guys like 3 weeks ago that me and Amaro were sitting around watching Bob Ross?
Yes.
We were doing Shenmue. Well, I'm just saying we talk about some things right before it pops off. We're a little ahead of the games.
And we have no oops, man. We're doing something right.
when you're married to the games, you kind of know what she wants. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No, wait a second. At the bottom of the story says this idea came from Gabe Patillo.
That's right.
Yeah, right.
That's right.
Could you imagine?
They played all the episodes recently, and they said that the turnout was so big that they're just going to start doing it every Monday night.
I think they should. Everybody loves everybody needs a little Bob Ross in their life.
Yeah, everybody needs a happy little tree.
It is amazing what he comes up with just from when he starts to when he finishes. You're like, how do you even come up with that?
It's insane. I'm like, and I still just have a stick figure on my canvas.
Exactly.
I would never try to follow that stuff.
I mean,
oh gosh, there's no way. I'm like, how do you even clean your brush that good?
I would have to pause that like every 5 seconds to be like, okay, how did he did that? What color did he use? Like,
exactly.
I mean, genius. The man was a genius.
Oh, it is spoke so soft, it made me want to fall asleep.
Oh yeah,
cuddle up in his afro. Like, I just want to cuddle up in your afro, Bob Ross.
Just let me snuggle with your fro, brother. Let me snuggle it up there. And he was such a nice guy too. So, R.I.P. Bob Ross.
Yeah, exactly. That's awesome. You out, buddy?
Yeah, that'll do.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Did anybody see Conan's Clueless Gamer with Fallout 4?
I need to go watch it.
He hated it.
I don't think he liked it at all, but they were in their vault suits. They looked hilarious.
It really was fun.
And I think I don't think he got it very well. I mean, especially some of like the little more graphic stuff, not the graphic, like computer stuff you have to do.
Yeah.
Like, I think he liked the VAT system and the shooting aspect of it, but that was about it.
Yeah.
I like that they made the VATs now to where it doesn't stop. So it kind of like goes in slow motion instead. Because the VAT system where it paused time it just made the game a little too easy in some spots.
Well, it slowed it down, definitely.
Huh. Well, every week we ask you guys a question. Last week was no different. We wanted to get a jump on it just in case you wanted to get your significant other to listen. What do you want for Christmas was the question. And starting over at the forums, Lombax Whisperer said, the only things I really would like to have is the PS4 20th anniversary controller and one of the Halo Xbox One controllers. I have to second you on that one because those controllers are sexy.
Did they release the 20th anniversary controller standalone?
Yeah, by itself. Yep.
Oh, wow. I need to get
I saw it I saw it at the store the other day, actually. Also on the forum, we got Tigsta, Peace on Earth, of course.
Of course.
A Nighthawk A7000 router.
Nice.
Batman collectibles, a year subscription to Marvel Collector's Core, and a Disney vacation.
Yes.
And a Star Wars PS4 for Ed Placencia. Oh, see, man.
This is a gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, we're all about giving to other people. Let's see. Who else we got over here on the forums? We got, I never know how to say this name. SHPLIG. Shiplig. Go with that. Amazon gift cards, starting a new hobby, woodworking. So
nice.
A router would be awesome. So that's two different routers. And we've got routers. And we've got a third one here for you guys too.
And you got one right here for your enjoyment.
Yeah, I was going to say, who's going to ask for router?
Yeah.
Actually, router.
Router's giving away router.
Yeah. Over on Facebook, strangely enough, Zach Auld is how I'm going to say his last name. A new PC graphics card.
There you go.
Woo. I remember the struggle.
You're going to need them for these games.
The struggle is real. Over on Twitter, we got John at Sir John 11. As a married dad of 2 teenage girls.
Oh, sweet Lord.
I would like more time to game and a little less drama.
Amen to that.
I know that's right.
Amen to that.
A little less conversation, a little more action, please. Russell Biggerstaff at Rusky Big Musky. Peace and joy. ... Really. ... I like that.
I love it.
Jamie Bassett at Jamie Bassett. He said, I'm a practical gift kind of guy, so I just ask my wife for a new printer.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice.
Hey, when you need something.
Hashtag boring gift.
Yep.
I know that's right. I think that's hilarious. Thank you guys for the answers to the question. We appreciate it. And I hope all your wishes come true.
All right, Disney commercial.
Oh man. Well, you guys know where to find us. Facebook.com/married to the games, Twitter.com/MTTGcast, YouTube.com/married to the games. Check us out over there. We have crested 20,000 views. And so we appreciate everybody who's been showing us love over there.
That's
Chris
pretty
and
awesome.
Ed.
20,000 views.
Chris and Ed are over there still killing it.
We
as
went from
always.
3 to 20,000. That's pretty awesome.
How many concurrent viewers did we have?
Right.
Exactly. All at one time. 7. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
The newest stuff going up right now is Tomb Raider, is 12 episodes in. Like I said, Call of Duty is 15 episodes in. Assassin's Creed Syndicate is 24 episodes in. We got some Just Dance going on over there. Wolfenstein in its entirety is up there. So we're having a good time, man. We're getting it in, playing some games. These guys have stepped up big.
Thank you, Ed and Chris. Definitely.
Our arm from the podcast onto the YouTubes.
Yes.
Ed and Chris representing. All right. Gosh, I've got to wake up. Or do I not want to wake up?
No, you don't want to wake up.
I want to go back to sleep.
We'll power through this and then you can go back to sleep.
Hall?
Rate us on iTunes. Push L1, R1 to use cybernetics.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it.
Or push X to pay respects.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Let's give it 1 second. Now let's get into some questions.
played, sir. Well
I'm
played.
sorry I got you in the middle of that one.
I like it.
Way.
No, I like
It's
it.
all good. Let's start over with the email. Chris from Pittsburgh. Hey, guys, love the show. Have a question for you after listening to last week's show. Is there a holiday you personally do not like? For personal or any other reason. For me, it is Halloween. In 1993, when I was 6, my brother was 3, and he was hit by a car.
Oh, my gosh.
And did not recover. And ever since then, my family as a whole has kind of given up on Halloween for the most part. Just wanted to get your opinion.
That's crazy.
Keep up the good work, and happy Fallout 4 week.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chris. Man, and I totally understand why you would not like Halloween
Exactly.
at all.
Yeah, I all of a sudden don't like Halloween.
That's horrible. Oh, that's so
Jeez
tragic.
Louise, man.
So sorry to hear that. Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? Is there any holiday that you don't like? I love them all.
Let's try.
I think they're great.
Except
for that 4th of July, man. I don't get that.
Yeah, it was a freaking loud. You know, it's funny. I actually do kind of despise 4th of July, like in the sense of I love the 4th of July.
Right.
The week before and the week after, when you have small children, is the worst. I feel like always running out my cul-de-sac, like, I got sleeping kids in here. Y'all stop with all that popping.
Yeah, they're all
because it feels like people
fireworks.
just throw fireworks off for at least 3 or 4 good days before and 2 days afterwards. And it's just like all night. I remember looking at Jenny, I think it wasn't this last year, but a couple years ago when Amara was little, and they were still going off at 1:45 in the morning, and it wasn't even 4th of July. And I was like, it's too late to be doing fireworks right now. And then it would wake Amara up, and it was the worst. And Sadie would get all in a tizzy.
Of course.
So the days surrounding.
I think
what about you? What about you guys?
I don't have one. I do like them all. I mean, because you get an extra day off, which is nice.
Amen to that. Hall, what you think?
Yeah, I don't really dislike any of them.
But it's totally understandable why Chris would not like Halloween. I mean, I can't imagine bringing back those memories every year.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, man, that'd be rough.
It'd be really rough.
Yeah.
All
good question, though.
Yeah, good one. Braylon Jones. Well, the day has finally arrived for Router Hall and I. That's right, Fallout 4 day. I am 10 hours in, and I can more than confidently say that any Fallout fan has gotten exactly what they wanted in this game.
No way.
That's great.
So my only question is, Gabe, brother, friend, will you be getting Fallout 4?
Oh.
I don't see you getting it. I don't see you getting it.
Do I need to get it?
I mean, I'm already putting Fallout 4 in the back burner because I want Hall to enjoy it first.
I mean, is it awesome, though? If it's awesome, I want to play an awesome game.
Yeah, it's probably going to be good. Especially if he's saying it's answered a lot of our stuff.
Yeah.
The last game, like, so in this game, you can upgrade your weapons by, like, just looting stuff. Like, you know how in Skyrim, Gabe, like, you would, go somewhere and you'd be able to just basically loot everything, like plates and knives and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Like Witcher.
Yeah, you can do that in this one, but you use them to upgrade your weapons now. Whereas in Fallout 3,
it's more of a crafting thing, isn't it? Like, it's resources and materials for crafting, which I've always loved that. I think that's great.
The first time I played Fallout 3, like, I was collecting a bunch of stuff and then realized that you couldn't do anything with it.
Right, and then you stopped.
Yeah, then I stopped. So in this one, it's good to know that it actually goes towards something.
I didn't need any more radioactive apples after a while.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's just weird for me. Like, I'm excited for it, but I'm going to wait, and I'm probably going to wait until next month because, Assassin's Creed, I'm all in. Rise of the Tomb Raider is probably going to be my next one because it's going to be a shorter campaign. Exactly. And then really, like, from Christmas probably through February when Primal comes out, I will probably be all in with Fallout 4. So I'm always a little behind when I never can complete a game that comes out right away.
Yeah.
Because, you're
no Timothy Hall.
I am no Timothy Hall.
Run out and just beat it real quick.
Exactly. And I like to take my time, and really the only time I have to games is in the early mornings anyway. Now, come holiday, I'll be able to do mornings and like late at night when everybody's asleep.
Right.
But, for me, it's just a timing thing. I only have a good hour and a half window to really game. So like with Fallout 4, that's going to take me forever. I mean, The Witcher took me all summer. Think about it.
Exactly.
Like it really did. But I'm a completionist. I like to take my time and explore things. So, I mean, this game is going to be the perfect game for that anyway. And
it will be.
I think it's going to be really great.
Yep.
So I don't know, man. I don't know if you're, I personally don't think you're going to get it.
If it's awesome, I'll get it.
I want you to experience it.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, if you want, you can borrow mine before I start playing it. If you have that itch, I mean, it's right here. Like I'm not opening these suckers until I'm ready to go with it. So you can certainly borrow it.
Oh, I like that. I like the sound of that.
Hey, see, wheeling and dealing. That's how we're rolling.
Nice.
Yeah, and you could do that. And then Hall, when you get your Xbox One, you can borrow my Rise because by then I'll be finished with it.
I think I'm okay. I'll get that and I'll play Halo 5 and Rise, probably. Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Rise,
I thought you were saying Rise like RYSE.
Well, no, I could give you that too if you want to try it. But no, I was going to give you Rise. I was going to give you Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Oh, that's
too.
the thing that's confusing. Rise. And
I know.
Rise.
Sorry, I should have said Tomb Raider versus Rise.
I liked
Rise. I liked Rise. I thought it was fun.
I heard a lot of people say they liked it.
Moving on to Facebook. Joseph Grimm. Hey guys, how do you edit the show, and how did you get on iTunes and Stitcher? We're just awesome. That's all.
We're that good. We're
that good that we're just like Apple. Put us on there. Stitcher, put us on there.
We
Apple,
put it in the cloud.
Yeah.
Siri, edit the show. She's like 73 degrees. You're like, oh gosh,
I don't know what you mean.
Exactly.
I think I've mentioned before that I just bring everything into. There's an audio program called Pro Tools. I just bring everything into that, and I have a bunch of presets already made for all of our voices. And I just go through and edit out the coughs and stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
Sniffles.
we all record on separate tracks. I mean, we're all together using Hangout, but then we're also recording on separate tracks, and then we send those tracks to Hall, and then he puts them together like the mix master that he is. And,
Thank you.
And then makes it sound good.
Makes it sound presentable.
Yeah, it's if you're doing podcasting, the best way to do it is to have everybody record audio locally and then send it in.
Yep.
The reason you kind of have to go through and edit it is because sometimes somebody's audio track will slip a little bit.
Yep.
There's something in audio called jitter where it kind of drops samples as it's recording. Digital audio is recorded in samples.
Especially when it's long, like
when it gets long like this, it definitely, like if I were to just throw all three of our tracks in there and just like literally export it from there,
it'd make no sense.
There'd be some timing stuff messed up. So you just have to go through and make sure everybody's aligned.
Nice. I love it.
When we do the live show, I don't have to do any of that alignment, so it takes me about 10 minutes to edit.
Exactly.
Yeah, seriously.
That's
Which
great.
we have to do. We have to do our Christmas extravaganza this year.
Yes, we do.
That's right.
Yes, we
Get together and do a
We're going to do it at the ice skating rink this time.
I know we do need to
looking at
find
us
a
weird.
place. Shoot. Oh man.
Oh, that's awesome. That was good. I like that.
And then we
little
use Libsyn.
Libsyn, yeah.
Yes, we use
so if you
Libsyn.
use Libsyn, you get on iTunes automatically, but let me give you a tip. You have to edit your ID3 tags before you upload your MP3. I just use iTunes to edit ours. Like basically you throw it in there and then you edit the ID3 to add album artwork. And that's how you get your picture on the podcast. So
yeah, because Libsyn gives it, like you can add that.
You can add it in Libsyn, but it won't add it to your tag.
Right.
So when iTunes takes the MP3, it won't put your artwork on there. So you have to edit the ID3 before you upload it.
Yep, it's smart.
So
that's a nice little tip for you. And Libsyn's only like $15 a month to have, and so that's what we.
Yeah,
it's a paid service.
It's $15 a month, and it's reliable hosting.
Totally. We've never had a problem.
Well, I was going to say you could do your own RSS, but Libsyn makes it a little easier. And I think iTunes has some kind of thing with Libsyn where maybe they rank Libsyn podcasts higher or something. Because Libsyn was the first.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Good question. Daniel Allen. Hey guys, as you've discussed many times, you like physical copies of games. If PSN and Xbox Store were priced like Steam, would you buy games digitally if they were cheaper, like $40 for new releases? I have little space and try to buy digital, but they take so long to go on sale. Yeah, man. My biggest thing is just storage space on my console. And I mean, if everything was priced a lot cheaper, I mean, Gabe, you're going through this, but you have you have a great computer to do it. So you love the fact that you can buy them a lot cheaper.
I tell you what, though, Batman got me a little hesitant.
Yeah, that
because I almost got Fallout because it was on sale for like $35.99.
Yeah, wow. That's a great deal.
It's a great deal.
But I was like, is it going to look right? Is it going to act right? I want to enjoy the whole thing.
Probably the best on that.
Yeah, I was going to say it's probably way better than the console version.
Yeah,
I mean, you just never know, though, man. I would have thought the same thing with Batman. And
it's true. It's true.
Here they are giving people their money back.
From what I've seen on the reviews, you can get the PC version to do a solid 60, but the console versions do 30, and it kind of hitch around a little bit.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, 60 frames a second. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would definitely do more digital. For me, it's just I'm just always panicked about storage space, and most of these games are.
But most of these games do install, so
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, so you kind of running into the same problem anyway.
But I'm just old school. I just like physical copies.
Yep, I still prefer it too, especially when
I can share it.
Even if they were doing digital sales for $40, they do things like this at the end of the year where they do buy two get one. So then you're getting all those games for $40 anyway. So it's like if they were doing digital, I think that a lot more people's buy price would probably be between 30 and 35, just like the PC does. When they bring out new stuff.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, like if Fallout 4 would have came out at $40 digitally, I might have just done that. Because that's a game I'm going to play a lot of and hold on to.
How big is that digital file? It's got to be massive.
It's probably 50 gigs.
Easily.
Yeah.
Gracious. And I think too that PC has to be cheaper just because it's like, if you think about it, it's so much more expensive to game on PC. You know what I'm saying? To get a gaming PC, I mean, you're talking about $1,500 to $2,000.
Yeah, that's kind of your perk is that your game
and it's not going to last you 7 years.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
true.
when's the last time a laptop has kept up for that long? Where a PlayStation, you have, for the whole 7 years, nothing really changes about it. And
that's a really good point. Yeah.
I almost wonder if you're in a good position though, because these companies that develop these games are reaching kind of their peak of how much they want to spend on making art versus how much money they're going to make.
Right. Yeah, that's an interesting point.
I would imagine we're getting close to it, but I mean, yeah, you're probably right. In 7 years, you're going to be like, this display has like 5 dead pixels and it runs too hot and the battery lasts 5 minutes and yada yada.
Exactly right.
Something to be said about that, I guess.
Yep. Good question.
Great question. Moving on to Twitter, Arctic Warlock. Small question. Y'all may have covered this already. Hall, Fallout character. Who will you sculpt it like, and what game difficulty will you set it at?
I always do a huge beard, and I usually play, I think, on normal.
Yeah, I usually do normal too.
So you play as yourself?
Yeah, somewhat. I mean, I'll always name it like after my cat, Champ.
I love that. Oh, that's right. You've got a whole naming thing. I always
forget that you even have a cat.
Yeah, buddy.
I know. I forget that too.
He's one of the dogs.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty much.
He always hangs out with the dogs. So
that's great.
Nice. I love that.
Yeah, I'm going to probably sculpt my character kind of like me, maybe. I just don't want to do what I did for Mass Effect and make me an Asian blonde-haired Puerto Rican.
That was the weirdest thing ever.
Which is I should have really screen grabbed it because I was like, this is the ugliest dude I've ever, do I really look like this? This is the ugliest guy I've ever seen. Back to the default.
Like, I don't look anything like Dierks Bentley.
I restarted that game back to the default and kept it there. I was like disgusted with myself. And yeah, I'll probably set mine to normal too. So it's good. John at Sir John 11, you are to cameo in a video game in which your character dies. How would you write your demise?
Ooh, I don't care how I die. I'm going out swinging.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I think it's got to be a firefight, man, and I've got to have stood up for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Took a bullet when I, one of those, like a bodyguard situation.
Yep.
About you, Router?
Yeah, I think I'd want to be going out swinging for some sort of cause, and you know what? Just end it quickly and headshot me and call it a day.
Oh, see, I want to be up against a car, bleeding and giving my last words. Yeah,
you haven't seen The last of me.
I want to tell. I want to like tell him where the treasure is.
Oh, nice.
You know what I'm saying?
I love it. I love that.
What about you, Hall?
I think about that too. The honorable
Departure.
The honorable departure. Yeah, I was thinking of Lost, but not to spoil anything.
Oh yeah.
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 Nice. That's a good question. I like that question.
Yeah, I really like that one. Elton R. Jones at the ERJ. With all these huge open world games coming out lately, which one have you chosen to play all the way through? All of them.
Yay. Yeah. I mean,
it'll take me like half a year, but all of them.
Yeah, it's going to take me a while, but yeah, we'll do all of them.
I don't know if I'm ever going to reach the end of Witcher. Like, I'm going to have to be in a really dry spell
but you
to pick
have
the Witcher
to.
back
Like,
up.
that to me is like such a quintessential open world game. It's great.
And it really is great.
You boys just mainline for now. Then just go ahead and mainline the rest of it. Just
like I haven't even gone to Skellige yet.
Oh my gosh. I know, but I did that too. Like it took forever. Like I purposely didn't go to Skellige because there was so much to do.
That's what I've been doing.
Yeah. So
I don't think I've gotten there yet either,
dude.
Now that
Oh man,
you guys collect all these Pokemon cards.
Yeah, you guys just put it down for now because you have so much. You have so much more to do. It's unbelievable.
Gwent like a crack fiend in that game.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not doing that. Because this would take so much longer.
I agree, man. I purposely was like, dude, there's too much to do in this game. And I've got Hearthstone as kind of my card fix. So I'm just going to keep going.
I don't know what it is, man. I saw a picture of people playing Gwent in real life the other day. And I was like,
kidding.
Nerds. And then I'm like, in Witcher. And that's all I'm doing is playing Gwent.
Digital Gwent.
That's awesome.
Exactly.
Nerds.
Yeah.
You're just doing it digitally. You're a digital nerd.
Yeah. I was like, shoot, judge lest you be judged.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, these games, like Fallout, is going to be a beast. It's going to take me easily 2 months, and that's why I'm probably going to wait until the holidays to start playing it, because January you have kind of the lull. February we'll have something coming out, and by then I'll be close. So
got
I don't
Uncharted.
know. Yeah, and then that Uncharted, man. But those campaigns aren't that long anyway.
Yeah, that one will be between 10 and 15 or
usually be a little longer.
Yeah. So, I mean, but man, you guys do need to finish Witcher at some point because it really is.
Luis, man.
It's there.
I'm not going to know none of the buttons when I go back to it.
I know, right? You go, I hate that. I hate that. You go back, you're like, okay, what am I doing now?
I should have never started playing Batman. It's Batman's fault, really.
Yeah.
I'd still be playing Witcher. Maybe I'd be in Skellige by now. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Right. Skellige Schmellige.
Hey, thank you, sir.
That's right. Nice.
All right, moving on. Eric Green at ECG 28713. What video game world would you rather live in? Fallout 4 Boston Wasteland or Super Mario World Mushroom Kingdom?
Ooh.
Two completely polar opposite game worlds.
Exactly.
Probably going to go with the latter.
Yeah, with Mushroom Kingdom.
I don't know, man. Like,
it depends on what mood you're in. Like, if you want like a dark mood, I'm going Wasteland in Boston all the way.
Yeah, like colorful all the time, man. I'd be like, all right.
Yeah, give me some darkness.
They're like, how'd you get a gun in the Mushroom Kingdom?
That's right.
I'm like, that's it. Things got to get real around here.
That's right.
I'm tired of people flying around, picking onions out of the ground, throwing them at people.
I need to head shoot somebody. Let's vet somebody.
Somebody get batted up in here.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't know. I like regular human interaction, so I'd probably have to go Fallout, even though I have no idea anything about those games or who's in those worlds. But I know there's people.
I mean, it's kind of a Mad Max kind of a vibe.
I don't know if I could hang out with Mario and them all the time.
Yeah, I'd want to punch him in the face after a while.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Woo! Yeah.
Mario.
I'd be like, if you say Mario one more time,
I'm going to knock you into Boston Wasteland.
Exactly.
That'd be fun. Mario in Fallout 4.
Yeah, let's do that.
This is a vat.
Oh, good, Poochie.
We like it, the radioactive apple.
You know what? You could play Fallout as post-apocalyptic Mario.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Where his red shirt doesn't quite cover his belly.
It's all ripped. Yeah, he's got a beer gut and he's He's all ripped up.
He got one eyebrow.
I love that.
Burnt the other one off from a cigar that he fell asleep smoking.
Exactly.
There's a cut scene in the game where he's like sitting on a chair talking to a psychiatrist. He's like, "It was a me, my."
He's got a wife beater on. Spaghetti stains on it.
Castle after castle, and she was nowhere to be found. I'm terrible at accents. Sorry.
No. It's all good. That actually leads to our final question. At Calmed Fury, will you be playing Fallout 4 as a man or a woman? Man, I think I'm just going to go as myself as a man because I can't wait to play as a woman for Rise of the Tomb Raider because Lara, as Hall likes to call it, Lara Croft is the beast. So I'm excited to play her. She's that game always makes you be like, yeah, this chick is bad. Hey,
yeah,
I love it.
She's tough, boy. I wouldn't want to be her boyfriend. I know that much.
No, man.
Get a hatchet upside the head. I don't want to disagree with nothing.
Watch her boyfriend be like, "Hey, girl, how you doing?"
I know. You will not believe what I picked up at the mall today.
He's like, "Really? Because I got a hatchet to the head today."
You're like, I got an arrow through the shoulder.
I got a spike through my throat when I was climbing down something.
You got a BOGO sale at Banana Republic.
Her boyfriend's just probably the actual opposite.
I got you some pumps that are to die for.
Oh, that's good. So, Hall, you're playing as a man, right?
Yeah, I'm going to do my character I've done I did for the last one,
right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever chosen to play as a girl before, so I'll probably do a guy as well.
Yeah, there it is, Russ. That's our questions. Thank you so much, everybody, for everything.
Wow.
Yeah,
we're done.
We're all done. We can, Gabe. You have an extra 10 minutes to go to bed.
Well, I'm actually got my question from one of the questions that are coming. Gaming names. I don't know if I've ever asked this before.
Oh yeah.
Do you go serious? Do you go silly? Do you have one that you stick to all the time? Gaming names. Let us know who you go with and what do you tend to do, serious or silly? What about you, Router? When you could name your character?
I think for Fallout, what did I do for 3? I think it was just Tim. Just Tim. But
Tim.
I may go Tiger Claw on this one.
Ooh.
Nice.
I think I might go Tiger Claw in Fallout.
Nice. Hall, what about
That's
you?
probably the way to go. I always got to go silly.
Yeah.
You do always silly?
Yeah, except for Diablo 3 gave me the name Enoch, and I thought that was pretty cool.
Ooh, I like that.
Biblical. Cool. So
yeah, sure.
But yeah, always silly.
Really?
Yeah.
So even if you're playing a serious game, it'd be like, and booty face went to the such and such.
If it's serious, I go with just Tim. Like Fallout 4, I think has a little more kitschiness to it, so I think Tiger Claw is very appropriate for that.
And it's not that silly, Gabe. It's always like Champ or like I don't know. I could play this as Morpheus, I guess.
You could.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
just something like off.
Yeah,
beat.
not silly name, but like just kind of off beat.
Yeah. Not Tim.
Tim.
I always go way more serious than I need to. And I sit there and I think about it and I'm like,
really?
All right,
the
what
Dark
sounds
Lord.
Cool. I'm like,
Chubby Ninja.
Yeah, exactly. Like I can never use the Chubby Ninja as a name.
Thunder.
Exactly. I'm always very serious. I don't have a go-to that I use all the time.
Oh, really?
I always thought it would be your alter ego, Chunky Pirate.
Chunky Pirate.
My gosh. I don't know why. For some reason, I take games really serious, so I don't want to have like a silly name.
I do too, man.
I feel like it yanks me out of the. Yanks me out of the
thing. Does. It takes you out of the environment. Like, can you imagine like a Last of Us and you're like you said, like chubby whatever or something, like that'd be weird. Like I'd want to be more serious. It's definitely based on the theme.
Right. So let us know, man. What do you guys use? Do you guys go silly? Do you go serious? We'd love to hear it. Use #AnswerMTTG and let us know. And we'll maybe read it on the show next week. I guess that's it for us. Did we just do a podcast?
I think so. Did we? Go out and play some games, people. We got games out there. Let's go.
Games on games on games.
Games on games on games. And we got another one coming next week.
Gabe, later today, you're going to ask yourself if you dreamt this whole episode.
Yeah.
I'm already thinking, like, what did I do this past week? I don't even know. Like, that recap threw me for a loop. I'm like, what did I do? I don't know. I play games. I know that finally.
Know what I'm doing in my life right now.
That's right. I know what you should be doing. You should be playing some games.
I know. I have been. I've been playing Call of Duty. Not as much as Hall, apparently.
No, clearly. Nobody's
I thought I was getting it in until Hall said.
Hall got it in.
I was like, yeah, I played it and beat it.
No.
Like it's Pac-Man.
He's like, next week, how was Fallout 4? Done.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, that's one more game that doesn't have to go on my backlog. So
I know.
Yeah, amen.
My backlog's creeping up on me, man. It's crazy.
No, I'm proud of you.
That's why I love Redbox, because it incentivizes you to finish it fast, because you're like, well, I don't want to pay another $3.
Sure.
I know.
So let's get
cheap.
it done.
Exactly. Oh man. Well, I guess I'm Gabe Patillo. Well, actually, I know. I know I'm Gabe Patillo. I think that's Tim Router. I think I'm 80% sure that's Timothy Hall.
I like these stats.
It's not the best of odds.
But 100%. We are married to the games and we are up out this thing. Peace!